Charlie. Can Jennifer come on the show today, Charlie? Please. So we can get some views.
I can have her on the show, dude.
What's that?
I can have her on the show.
You can have her on the show or not have her? Do you want to have her on the show?
I can. Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what we're going to go with then. Sounds fantastic.
She doesn't have a bikini.
Welcome. Wow. We're in the hot tub. Holy cow. It's pretty bubbly in here. Pretty warm. How you feeling, Charlie?
Oh, great, man. The water feels great.
Who's that lovely young lady sitting there next to you?
This is my girlfriend, the main one, also known as Charlie's Angel in chat.
You said this is your main girlfriend?
Yeah.
As if there's another.
There's a timeout. There's another one. There's another girlfriend, Charlie?
No.
It better not be. I'll tell you what.
Oh, this is my only one.
This is your only one? Well, hello, Miss Jennifer. Welcome to the hot tub.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I appreciate you taking your pants off immediately before jumping in the hot tub with us.
I don't really think I put them on, so we're good.
You don't mind me staring at your boyfriend's manlyhood while we're in the hot tub? I have a tendency to do that a lot. All right, guys. Well, hey, welcome. It's Thursday. You know what we do on Thursday? We get bubbly. We get uncomfortable. We get hot and sweaty with the Vape hot tub. We had a last-minute cancellation. Some traveling plans that happened. We couldn't get Pal, and we stepped up our game, and we got the best closer in the game, Miss Jennifer, to join us. Jennifer, welcome to the hot tub. Thank you for joining us. Super excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to. You bet your
ass. I wanted to make sure that we're not up to any shenanigans.
Yeah, you guys need to keep it PG.
My whole monitor.
I don't want to see any. I don't want to get my channel banned for nudity.
We already had that discussion.
You did? Was that?
Yeah.
How'd that discussion go?
You can't take your shirt off.
I have on clothes, so we're good.
I said you can't take your shirt off. Scott's channel will get banned.
I get banned.
As much as everyone would like it, YouTube is not a fan.
Yeah, don't ban my channel. Yeah, everybody keep the tops on, or at least keep the camera up so nobody can see what's really going on under the bottom part there. All right.
Well, it's underwater, so.
All right, guys. So, hey, you guys have some exciting news. Where are you currently located?
We are currently at Mohegan Sun in Connecticut.
And what would be happening at the Mohegan Sun this week?
NVE Expo is coming up this weekend.
Super excited. I'm happy for you guys.
Vape happening of the year.
Now, is there any other conventions going on right now that you guys can join and participate in while you wait for the Vape Expo?
No. It's pretty much been dead except for the Vape Expo. There's a whole lot of Asian people gambling in the casino and bachelorette.
When you say Asian, do you mean Eastern Asian or Western Asian? Who are you referring to? Asian's a big continent. Are you talking about Northern Asian, like people from Russia?
I was trying not to stereotype the Chinese, but
oh, you're speaking of Chinese people. There's Chinese people in the casino gambling.
Yep.
Oh, well, okay. Well, they are. I don't know if they're good gamblers or not, but I'm sure that they probably have a lot of fun. I've been to a few parties with some Chinese people, and they're a lot of fun to party with. So you guys will have great. Now, do you both drink? You both partied or no?
Yes.
You both drink and party?
Yes.
We will be tonight and tomorrow.
Do you guys smoke crack?
No, they don't let us get away with that too much.
Don't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody. This is just between us.
Oh, this is just us?
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, still not.
Smoke crack.
No.
Tell you what, it'd make the casino a lot more fun if you did. I promise you.
Crack is whack.
They had a slot machine tournament here yesterday. When we got in, we went to eat lunch next to the casino, and basically a slot machine tournament. There's no skill involved. It's just a bunch of old people slamming their hands down on the button as many times in 5 minutes as they can.
I was gonna say, what kind of skills goes into? It'd be like an ass wiping contest. Like, how much can you wipe your ass? Let me tell you, I can wipe my ass a shitload. A lot. Literally, a shitload.
It reminded me of, like, kids playing Street Fighter, and slamming their hands on the buttons of the arcade game, but it was all like old people, 90 years old on oxygen with no teeth and shit.
I shouldn't be laughing at that, but that is kind of funny because you think they're fucking sitting there, they're mad as hell, pressing those buttons as fast as they can go.
Yeah.
I wanted to be in that. I wanted to know how to get in that.
Yeah, I have a lot of money. Be willing to lose a lot of money. That's basically what it is. It's like the casino guys are like nudging each other. Like, yeah, we're going to have a tournament to see how many times you can press that button and play and spend money.
That's exactly what I was thinking is they found a way to get everyone to empty their purse in 5 minutes.
Well, we have some people who joined us in chat. I'm going to roll through here. Now that I have my fancy computer. Charlie, I got a new computer. Do you know that?
Yeah. How's it been working for you?
Fantastic. Although I had to buy a lot of extra stuff that I knew nothing about in order to get the damn thing working. But I think I have it. I think it is working fairly well right now. Big G, good to see you. There's 30 people here, but I only see about 6. Big G, how you doing? Cal's Irons, Circumstance Vape, DJ, Dave Boom. What's up, Boom? How you doing? Mr. Ray, what's up, Ray? How are you? Ian Thomas, good to see you. James Capozzi, great to see you, James. Glad you're here. Jane Dodd. Hey, Jane. G.I. Jane, what's going on? Jeff Lawson. Back to Lawson. He was the lawman for a while. Steven Seagal, a lawman. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you, man. Kim Dixon in the house. What's up, Kim? Mark Pro Vapes in the house. Mr. Mike Berg. Mr. Pebble. Perry Jackson. Spring. What's happening, Spring? Stephen Aiken and Mr. Todd Black. Thanks for all joining. A lot more people here than that. Frank Einstein just came in. Tommy to the motherfucking V is in the house. JFM Development. What's going on, JFM? And Mr. Adam. How do you say? Do you know how to say Adam's last name? Can you see the chat, Charlie, or no?
I'm pulling it up now, but it's
Mr. Adam.
It's
either. How do you say? Do you know how to say Adam's last name? There's the show.
Pilarski, I thought.
Adam Pilarski.
I'm pulling it up now, but
there you go. Addy Tooney in the house. Mr. Al Ben. Cal's Irons. Malgil Vapes. How you doing, man? Subaru Nerd Vapes in the house. Mr. Samuel Wilmore. What's up, Samuel? How you doing, man? Long time. Good to see you, brother. All right, guys. So today, as the title says, we're going to do Battle of the Sexes. Now, I already know who wins this battle. I already know. The Battle of the Sexes was decided many, many, many years ago, and it is that women win the Battle of the Sexes. They let us think, Charlie, that we win, but typically we've never won the Battle of the Sexes ever. Never. So
yeah, at the end of the day, they've got the power.
They do have the power.
But I tell you what, one's about to lose tonight.
What?
It's not going to be me. I don't know who
you. Well, I'm going to keep score. And what we're going to do, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. These questions have been sent to me by, I got these questions from Joe Rogan himself. He sent them to me to ask you guys on the show. I talk to Joe every day before his podcast. And he told me these would be great questions for the Battle of the Sexes. So, are you ready to play?
Yep.
We are.
The final. I will be the final judge because this is my channel and my show. So I will be the final judge of the questions. But I may need assistance, so stay tuned, chat, because I may be asking you for the.
I gotta do a little apology for chat because we're in the hotel at Mohegan. I don't have both my monitors up, so I'm gonna be slow on chat.
They forgive you.
No excuse. No excuse.
They forgive you. That right. I'm gonna do my best.
Let's get it on.
Do you have the triple stap rocket or just the double?
Just a double.
Just the double. Don't kill yourself on my channel, dude. Especially don't hurt Jennifer.
Dude,
it's gonna blow up. Make sure it blows the other way.
The smoke detector is right above us.
Did you guys cover it up?
Yeah, I got a sewing kit and some safety pins from the lady downstairs, and basically stitched an ice bucket bag around the smoke detector with safety pins and sewing needles.
Is that the first time you've ever sewed anything?
No.
It isn't? I was going to bet it was.
I'm a sewing.
They didn't have a shower cap? Shower caps work.
It didn't fit.
The shower cap didn't fit?
No, it kept sliding off.
Oh.
It's round so that they made it so vapors can't put shower caps on them.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
When they were ordering those, they were like, look, these are for elephant-sized heads. So make sure they're big enough. The vapors
So
can't be able to
no, but the funny thing is, I haven't vaped the stack in here yet, so it may be live on the show when the smoke detector goes off.
That would be fantastic. You know, I've set off a smoke alarm twice in the hotels with my vaping twice. Same hotel, different trips. Yeah, the first time I didn't even realize I did it. I was like, fucking smoke alarm's going off. That's bullshit. I'm sitting here fucking puffing away. The whole room's cloudy. So then we leave, go outside, come back. Well, the next time, like 3 weeks later, we're in the same hotel, and it goes off again. Well, this time, the fucking fire department shows up and starts knocking on the door. They're like, or the manager, he's like, it's awfully smoky in here. It's like, that ain't smoke, dude. That's vapor. He's like, well, the smoke alarm was set off by your room. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So the wife has never let me forget that twice.
Oh, don't think that I'm going to let him forget that if it happens.
You don't vape, do you, Jennifer? Do you vape?
I do not. No.
Have you ever smoked?
No.
Never smoked, never vape. Well, good for you. Your lungs, thank you. Are you worried about secondhand vape from Charlie? Have you done any research on that?
No.
Yeah, we have.
Because there's absolutely no side. They haven't found anything in vapor that would do anything harmful to anyone. It's basically like sitting around cooking.
The science that is out there, when I started vaping, it got serious into the hobby side of it. When I started making really big clouds back on my K-Fun Light in 2015, we did some research because of the kids and stuff coming in and out of our bedroom when I was vaping, and we couldn't find anything negative to show. I don't go cloud out our kids' rooms or anything. But,
now, do your kids vape? Are they vapors?
They better not be.
Oh, they're not. That's good.
They don't tell me.
I only have one that's old enough to make that choice by herself, but she's not going to.
But we left one at home that is probably vaping right now on some of my McCraw.
Did you? Is it? There you go. Now, my son does not vape, but he likes to smoke weed. Lots of it. Lots of it. Like all the time. My house smells like marijuana. It's terrible.
How does he sneak up on a deer smelling like weed?
Dude, let me tell you, he doesn't know how he did it. He has no clue. He was so stoned. He has no idea. And he hit it with a bow and arrow, Charlie. A fucking bow and arrow. Like a kill shot with a bow and arrow. Stoned to the bejesus. First time he'd ever been bow hunting in his entire life. And it's like 11-point buck.
Did he know how to get
the head up in his room?
Did he think about how to get the deer home like before he killed it, or?
Well, he had a friend with him. Another little stoner buddy that hangs out with. Another little guy. They got it home. Got it stuffed. He got it up on his wall. Yeah, he's been eating the deer meat. I don't eat the deer meat. I don't think it's not bad, but I'd rather have beef. You know, if I could pick, like if I was starving, I mean, I'd eat it raw like a fucking animal. But have you
heard about the zombie deer?
Yeah, I have.
Yes. Gotta watch out for that zombie deer meat.
Zombie deer meat is probably fantastic.
It is until you break out in sores and infection starts squirting out.
Until you die and come back to life. That part I don't like. I don't like that part at all.
All right, let's get on with the sex.
All right, so here we go. The score. I'm making a list right now. Charlie and Jennifer.
Who's winning?
Me.
It's 0. She gets 1. She gets 1 immediately.
Damn it.
Jennifer, if I may say, you look especially beautiful today.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, here we go.
Yes.
First question, Battle of the Sexes. Start the drum roll. I need sound effects. I need some sound effects.
This is why I win, right here.
Wait, where did he go? Charlie, you're in the middle of a show. You can't just get up and walk away. This is the #1 show on YouTube. You don't understand this. Millions of people, simulcast, all over the world.
Yeah.
Even the people in China that you just called Asian.
I've got to make sure I win right here. I've got my smart water.
Is there vodka or water in that?
It's water.
You may want to switch to vodka.
I only drink dark liquor.
First question. Now you guys sleep together, I assume. You're sleepers. You sleep together. You have separate rooms, or you're not married. Do you have separate rooms, or do you sleep in the same room?
We sleep in the same room.
You sleep in the same room?
We do.
Do your parents know this? You sleep in the same room?
Yeah, they're in the next room.
What? Parents in the next room?
Yeah.
You live with your parents still?
I did move home to take care of my parents.
Take care of your parents?
Yes.
I used to take care of my mom. I'm trying to take care of my dad. My dad's an ornery cuss. Have you heard about my dad?
I don't know.
Her dad was even more ornery than yours.
He ever tried to shoot you?
No, but he has pulled a gun.
Oh. Yeah. Does he play? Does he like to go bowling? Because maybe him and my dad can go bowling sometime. They sound like they get along really, really well.
He's dead.
Well, he died a couple years ago, so bowling might be difficult.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But you never know. Hey, he might show up.
You never know. You never know. All right, so you're sleeping in the same bed. First question: Who snores louder, Charlie or the lovely Jennifer?
Me.
Jennifer.
No argument there.
No.
Jennifer snores louder than Charlie.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to give that one.
He claims he doesn't, but he does.
Does he snore? Does he need a CPAP machine? Do you need a CPAP machine?
No, he does not need that.
I have tried to hook up an atomizer to her CPAP machine.
An atomizer? That would be a good idea. That would be a great idea. Listen, now Jennifer, listen. I need you tonight. Listen closely and see if he snores. Because if he does, we got to give him a CPAP. He's too important to the show. I can't lose him.
I'll let him borrow mine.
There you go. Give him yours.
I should.
You're expendable in this circumstance. What is?
Like on the plane, pass the mask to the person next to you.
That's right. Then you put yours on.
Yeah.
Listen, I need those golden vocal cords. I need them. I need him around. All right, so that is Jennifer 1.
Well,
Charlie, you're sitting with 0. Next question. Now, are you guys fans of wrestling? WWF wrestling? You got a favorite wrestler? Hulk Hogan, maybe? Roddy Piper? You got a favorite wrestler?
I was a Stone Cold fan.
Stone Cold. Hell yeah. What did he used to say, that fucking guy?
Austin 316.
Austin, because Stone Cold said, were you like 7 years old when that came out, Charlie?
I was like 14 or 12.
But Stone Cold, that's so fun. When Stone Cold Steve Austin was out, I had already graduated from college. I was like living on my own. I was like in the peak of my alcoholism. You were 14. I was like in the peak of it, dude. I was fucking crazy as hell. I think I'd already been in jail like 3 times.
Yeah, I think I was in like 7th grade, maybe 6th.
Okay, so in wrestling, if you were to do wrestling, what would be your finishing move? You know how wrestlers have finishing moves, right?
Oh Lord.
Every wrestler's got a finishing move.
Yeah, mine would be something like the sleeper with a choke out and then a kick to the legs.
A sleeper with a choke out and a kick to the legs.
Yeah.
That would be your move.
Yeah.
You would never be proud. That move sucks. You can't think of anything better than that. A sleeper and then a kick to the leg.
See if he chokes someone out.
That's like something like a 75-year-old man would do in like a post office fight. A lot of fights at the post office. People get mad there.
I think I know what Jennifer's finishing move would be.
Jennifer, what would be your finishing move in wrestling?
I have no idea.
You gotta pick one.
I don't.
Make one up.
Let's hear what you got to say. What do you think I would do?
You always tell me that I couldn't beat you in wrestling every time I tell you that you're wrong. Because you say that you're going to win with your legs.
Oh. Yeah, I probably would squeeze him to death.
Squeeze him?
Oh, yeah.
We could call it the snake grip, the coiler. You grab him with your legs?
Yes.
That's what Veronica had. Veronica has strong legs, too.
Yeah.
She does. She honestly could probably beat me up. Illegitimately in a fight. Like, if we really got in a fight, like, if it came down to it where it was like, look, somebody's going to die here today. It's going to be one of you two. You guys need to figure it out. Who's going to die? But one of you is. Like, and we had to fight it out to the death. She'd probably kill me. I might be able to outlast her. I may be able to get her with my conditioning skills. Although, she is going to the gym. So she may be able to beat me up. I think I probably hit harder than her, but I think she's a lot meaner than me.
She has that little bit of a crazy gene.
Little bit.
I'm not saying any more than that.
A little bit of crazy gene? Are you fucking crazy, dude? Not a little bit.
He's not talking about me.
Of the crazy gene. All right. Now, this is going to deal with something now. I'm going to tell you right now, this is just between us. No authorities or police are listening to this show right now at all. Nobody. Just us. Have either one of you ever stolen anything from a restaurant? And what was the item that you stole?
Not me. I'm not a thief. I don't steal.
I have. Yep.
You had Jennifer? You stolen something from a restaurant?
Yes.
What'd you steal?
Well, I asked the waitress or the server for a container for my dipping sauce. And if they don't bring it to me in 10 or 15 minutes, well, then I'm leaving with it in whatever it came in.
With the dipping bowls?
Yeah.
How many of those do you have at your house?
A lot.
I didn't know. It's like 5.
5?
Yeah.
Same restaurant?
No. Variety.
Dude, when we go eat, like, I have to check our box before we leave to make sure we're not going to get in trouble. Like,
you actually have...
that'd be the one that they piece together enough of them to actually get us with a felony or something, you know?
Yeah. Steak knives are good in good restaurants.
Is that the only thing you steal? Is the dipping thing? What about, like, if maybe you need, like, a fork?
No, I've had a steak knife.
You take a steak knife, like the good ones?
Yeah, I have.
Not with me. I don't allow such things.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know you take them till you get home. You're like, hey, I looked. Okay, let me tell you something. This is the funniest thing. I asked this question. But let me tell you this. I opened up my drawer last night, like my steak knife drawer. Like we have a drawer with all the silverware and all that bullshit, right? I opened it up. There's like 17 knives in there, and I have no idea where they came from. So I'm like, Veronica, where are all these fucking steak knives come from? She's like, we took them. I was like, we? She's like,
yeah.
Like we have a whole set of Charlie's.
Yeah.
We like have 3 whole sets of their silverware in my house right now.
That's
Veronica's taken. She just like grabs and walks out.
Yeah, that's how this one is.
Jennifer, that's I'm gonna give you. So I'm giving Charlie. Charlie, that was the worst finishing move I ever heard in my life. That was terrible. I'm gonna give you a point for it though. So now it is 2-1 to Jennifer.
We already know who's gonna win.
You already know.
Oh yeah.
I do too.
I hope you're talking about me.
I know. No, I don't think so. Now, what's the score? Addy, it's 2-1, Jennifer. Keeping score. For those of you keeping score at home.
Yep.
All right. This is about preference. So, and you need to give a reason why. What you like. I already have the one that I like the best. What do you prefer? Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Fucking YouTube.
You pick YouTube?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Charlie, what's your favorite channel on YouTube?
Dude, our channel is the best channel on YouTube.
BlackCat Whiteface channel?
Without a doubt.
It's not the best channel on YouTube. Not even close. You ever watch Primitive Technology?
It's Dr. Pimple Popper. That's the best one.
Yeah,
fuck that.
He's got a pretty good fucking channel.
I never watched Dr. Phil. I can't. Now, my daughter and wife can watch that. I can't watch it.
It's fun.
What's your favorite? Okay, so what's your favorite Netflix show?
Oh, all of the Marvel characters, like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
And what's the guy? The Punisher? Is he Marvel?
Yep, the Punisher.
That's a good one. I watched that one. I heard they're not going to make another season of that. I heard it's done.
Well, they came out with the season 2.
I heard that's it.
I think it is finished.
That guy, I like that guy. He was in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I didn't watch The Walking Dead.
You didn't watch The Walking Dead?
No.
It's pretty good. I mean, it got kind of corny at the end. As soon as Rick died, I stopped watching it. Like the main character died the end of last season. And or like the middle of last season, and I stopped watching it. So I haven't watched it since then.
The whole thing with what was the guy that died in the end? Everybody had like a fit over.
That was Rick.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's whenever I was like, okay, what's The Walking Dead about? So I decided to try it. No, that's just not for me.
All right, sticking with some who is a better cook?
Me.
Charlie?
I think I'm a better cook.
What do you cook?
You think you're a better cook than Jennifer?
Yeah. Well, she likes to cook all this fancy shit with vegetables and sauces.
Fancy shit?
I cook meat and potatoes.
You think vegetables are fancy, Charlie?
I don't fuck with them.
You just get meat? You're just a meat guy?
Yeah.
Meat and potatoes.
That's all you eat? Meat and potatoes?
And pasta.
So wait a minute. So, Charlie, all right. I'm going to come to your house for dinner. Charlie, you're cooking first. What would I sit down? When we're sitting down to dinner, what would I be having?
You would be having a steak, a thick cut ribeye.
Thick cut ribeye. Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you would be having baked potato and mashed potatoes.
And mashed potatoes? Baked and mash?
Yes, and baked macaroni and cheese.
So just fucking two really good carbs and a steak.
Yep.
That's a fantastic meal. Jennifer, what are we looking at? I'm coming over for dinner. What are we having?
Well, steaks are good, but I'd probably go to shrimp.
Ooh.
And do like a shrimp scampi kind of dish, or a shrimp with butter, olive oil and butter with tomatoes sautéed, and some artichokes and capers.
Ooh.
And some shrimp.
Okay. But first off, both those meals sound fantastic. My cardiologist would not like the meal that Charlie prepared. Probably would want to kill me. I'm giving that edge to Jennifer. You got me with the capers. When you said capers, I was like, ooh. I'm a capers fan. I like the little salty balls.
I do too. I love capers. Capers and artichokes are such a good combination.
All right. I've got the score 3-2. 3-2. I gave Charlie the win with the YouTube because he said that my channel is the best channel on the YouTubes. Even though it's not. It's not even close. But I'll take it.
He has to have that.
All right. Who is a better driver?
Oh, definitely me.
No. Let's see. Who has had the last accident or the most tickets?
Who's had the most tickets? How many tickets you had?
I haven't had any tickets in the last 10 years.
You haven't had any tickets in the last 10 years?
Yes, you have.
How long has it been? 5? Jennifer, she's had several tickets.
No, I get seatbelt tickets.
She doesn't get pulled over for her seatbelt, though.
She doesn't get pulled over for seatbelt tickets?
No, but I get a seatbelt ticket.
All right,
Sometimes.
so let me test you. If we were going to the airport and we were late, we had to get there because we're going to NVE together, who would drive?
If you don't want to die, me.
You're much more, you're safer driver than Charlie?
Yeah, you know how many mods he has to have in his hands to be able to drive?
How many?
Yes, like 3 or 4. I mean, he almost killed us at an intersection.
Has he ever steered with his knees?
I told him if all those mods didn't fly out of the car and get smashed, they would be by the time I got out. Because he almost literally got us hit.
He almost got you hit?
Yeah.
Does he run red lights?
I'm
a red light running son of a bitch.
No.
Not with Jennifer in the car.
Not really.
Not with Jennifer in the car. Does he drive with his knees?
Yeah, when I'm dripping.
Yep.
When you're tripping?
Yep, that too.
When you're on LSD? Drive on LSD, Charlie?
No, when I'm dripping with a D.
Oh. Dripping. Oh. You drip and drive? You're a dripping driver?
I've been driving longer, so I have more experience. Jennifer, and I've driven all over the United States.
I can't stand Charlie, you're putting other people in danger.
I don't drip and drive.
Driving on the road with your mods in both hands, hallucinating on LSD. No, you should not be on the road, Charlie. That is a danger to society. Worse than my dad. That's worse. My dad is probably on a permanent.
If you've ever been driving and tripping, that's some funny shit, man.
No, I have not. I have not been driving and tripping. It's not funny. That's highly illegal and extremely dangerous. There's nothing funny about that. All right, so one of you's got to drive. One of you has to navigate. Who is better with directions? Now, this is typically the man is better with directions, as always. Who?
He is.
He's better with direction than you are?
He's better at using the GPS.
He's better at using. What if there's no GPS, Jennifer? Who can find their way out of places?
She thinks it's her, but it's really me. So we always have to go her way first and get lost.
Hey, we've never been lost.
Okay, so here's this. What's the most lost you've ever been together?
We've never been really that lost.
We haven't gotten
You
lost.
haven't been that lost?
No.
Never? You've never gotten lost? You always know where you're going?
Yeah.
You guys geologists, geographers, or whatever. You guys geographers? Let me tell you about my wife's navigation skills. Have I told you? I probably told you this story. You're gonna hear it again. We go to see my daughter in New Jersey, and we take one road. We take two roads. We take I-70 to I-76 to my daughter's house, and then we take I-76 to I-70 back home. 2 highways. That's it. That's all that you have to do the entire way there and the entire way home. So on the way home, this about a year ago, I was a little tired driving. I was like, you know what? I need to take a break. So we pulled over at one of the rest stops on I-76, and we switched, and she started driving, and I fell asleep. Well, to my demise, I woke up about, I don't know, an hour later, and I look outside. It's dark out. And I look at, we're just driving along. How's driving been? Oh, it's great. Making great time. We are just flying. I've been driving really, really great. I was like, that's fantastic. I look down. She's driving an adequate amount of speed, in my opinion. And I look over at one of the signs. It's an exit sign. And it says, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a Pittsburgh suburb. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, I know somebody that lives in so-and-so park. And she's like, oh, really? Who's that? And I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we by Pittsburgh? She's like, what? She's like, I'm just going. I was like, are you on 76? She's like, yeah. Then why are we by? Wait, did you miss the 70 exit? She missed the exit for 70. The big red, the sign that's flashing says I-70 this way, take go. She missed that completely. Wow. So I ended up having to take this road down the Ohio River. It was fucking awful. Awful to get back.
Oh, man, those always turn out, yeah. Because you always think I'll just take this way to get back instead of going back the long way.
Instead of going back. Yeah, basically I would have had to go back down I-76 for like an hour and then cut back over. So I just tried to cut it down. Yeah, awful. Terrible.
I think we really, actually, either one of us could do either spot and work well together.
You could.
Yes. We work very well together.
Well, I can't make an opinion on who is better at navigating if both of you have never been lost.
Sorry.
You've never ever. I guess with today's technology, it's hard to get lost.
I got it. Who has totaled their vehicle?
Oh, that judges? Oh, hold on.
What does that have to do with navigating?
Okay, we'll allow it. We'll allow it. I just got the okay from upstairs.
I've never totaled a vehicle.
You never have? Never been? Have you been in an accident before?
Yes, a very minor one.
Anything embarrassing about the accident? Did you poopy?
Nope. They just hit my back tire.
Oh.
I did one time, though. I was riding with a friend of mine, and we're going down the highway flying like twice the speed limit, and an old man decides to turn in front of us.
Old man did?
Yeah, like broadside. And
was his name Wallace?
No. I don't know. So we actually had to run off the road into a field, and we spun around, tore up the car a little bit. It was a nice show car that was lowered, tore up the ground effects. And we called the police and filed a police report. It was kind of like a hit and run.
The guy didn't stop. He just kept on going. He's like, fuck it.
Going, yeah. But I had seen part of the license plate number and had a description of the car. So the police called like that night or the next morning and said that it was a really old man and he had shit his pants.
Shit his pants.
When we almost hit him.
Poor guy.
No wonder he didn't stop. That's an excuse. Like you testify in court, be like, Your Honor, I left the scene because I shit my pants. I'll be like, okay. Like you're not gonna get in trouble for that. They're gonna be like,
yeah, his insurance just paid it, and there was no charge or anything.
Okay. I got more stories. You want to hear another story, Jennifer? Want to hear another story? I used to commute into New York City from New Jersey. And I used to take a bus in, but I would drive to this area, which was about 45 minutes from my house, and I would take a bus the rest of the way in. And so my commute was about 2 hours, roughly, about an hour and 45 minutes normally on a good day. So if I had to use the restroom before I left work, I had to make sure I had to go. Like I went because I couldn't go, obviously, on the way home. And I wasn't going in the bus terminal. This was not going to go there. It was pretty terrible. So we go to I'm coming home from work one day, And this is back in my heyday of drinking, so my bowels were always messed up. I always felt like I had to go to the bathroom. And I realized I'm pretty close to home. I'm about maybe 20 minutes, but I really, really got to go. Like uncontrollably got to go to the bathroom. So I'm driving down the road. I'm on the freeway. It's wide open, and I'm trying to hold it. And I know, like, I'm losing this battle. And it comes in waves. It, like, hurts really, really, really bad, and then it lets up for a second. And it hurts really, 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 really bad, and then it lets up for a second. So I'm going through these, like, childbirth type, like, contractional shits. Like, contractions of shit over and over and over again. Well, at one point, so when I couldn't take it anymore. And it was to the point where I'm just like, fuck it. Like, you ever get the fuck it? You ever just say, fuck it, I'm going to shit my pants? You ever said that to yourself? No?
I've never done that.
You never shit? I've said that to myself like 3 times, and all 3 times I shit my pants. But let me tell you this time, the cool thing about it, and Charlie will be impressed by this. So I went to shit my pants, but as I shit my pants, I flexed my right leg as hard as I could to try to hold back the amount of shit that I was allowing to seep out of my asshole. And when I flexed my right leg as hard as I could, I floored it. And when I actually shit my pants, I was doing 117 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
Yeah, on the freeway. True story, hand to God. Shit my pants, 120. And I realized that I was going so fast, I was like, oh! So I let off the accelerator, unflexing my leg, and it was all over then. All over.
Didn't you get in a bit of trouble one time for shitting on the sidewalk?
No, I remember that. Sorry, Jennifer, don't believe that. That never happened. I used to, when I was drinking, I didn't really care. I didn't really care where I shit. There was one place I shit. I'd have to explain. I couldn't even explain how terrible it was. It was a bathroom, but I don't know what. It was awful. Like, there's probably dead people in there. It was terrible. I had to go that bad. That's a similar time. But I made it to a bathroom that time, or I would have shit my pants that time, too.
That's awful.
You ever been alcoholic, Jennifer? Have you ever been alcoholic?
Not lately.
Okay, good. You'll shit your pants a lot. If you ever decide to become one, just keep that in mind. Be prepared.
That
You're going to shit your pants a lot. It's
becoming
terrible.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, well, good. All right, so here is a question that is kind of interesting. This is about priorities. You guys have priorities about things in your life. Now, you both work, so you both have an income coming in. You're both successful people. What would you rather do with your money? Would you rather go on a really, really nice international vacation, or would you rather buy a TV?
TV, without a doubt.
Vacation.
Vacation. Or you would take the TV, Charlie?
It would have to be a really big TV.
What TV would? Okay, so would you want one of the? You know, you can buy one of those like 4K concave ones for like $900 now. It's like 70 inches. It's like $900.
No, it's got to be bigger than that.
How bigger than 70 inches?
Yeah, like
what do you
probably bigger.
Jennifer, what is Charlie compensating for?
Like the 83s are kind of common now, but
TVs?
I would want something bigger than that.
You want something bigger than 80 inches?
Yeah.
How big is your house?
Compensating for his small monitors.
Huh?
His small computer monitors.
They're 27s. Leave them alone.
I actually bought a 16-inch monitor for broadcasting, so I can have like I literally have like 5. I'm gonna get like 5 monitors. So I bought a really, really small one that I could just put Chad on. I was gonna use that one on the side.
Yeah.
Okay, Jennifer, where now? You said international vacation, which honestly, that would be my choice as well. So you're gonna win this. But where would your international vacation be?
Well, I have 2 places. Either to Fiji or to Norway.
Fiji or Norway. Now, where? Okay, so I've been to Fiji. Where would you go in Fiji? Have you looked at Fiji?
I have, but I don't know exactly where I would go. I've looked around though.
Yeah, Fiji's awesome. It's
Really?
awesome. It's 360 islands, and every island's. I mean, all the regions are different because it's so widespread. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I would highly suggest. I would love to go back. I just can't afford it. I went there on my honeymoon, my first marriage.
Really?
Yeah. If I would have known how painful it would have been, I would have drowned myself while I was there.
Well,
Not
one
getting
day
back.
we'll have a honeymoon. One day, maybe, and we can go to Fiji.
Go to this resort called Namali.
Damali?
Namali. Yeah, it's worth every penny. It's fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, Fiji is awesome. I want to go to, I think if I could pick an international vacation right now, I'd go to Bora Bora if I could afford it, but it's so expensive. But I like to go to New Zealand. I like to go to New Zealand. I think that would be pretty cool. I like to go to Australia. I think that would be pretty cool to go for.
It looks like the parties look pretty good in Bora Bora. Like it looks like they have some wild times in Bora Bora.
I don't think it's partying. They have that's where they have the actual ocean berets, where they're like glass floors, so you can see like
those are cool as shit.
And you can like jump. Basically, you just jump right off your bura. I think that's what they call them, berets or whatever, into the water and swim around and climb back into your little shack there.
Yeah. She likes to send me pictures of those all the time. Like, hey, we should be here.
Yeah, I would. Fiji's fucking awesome. If you guys decide to go, let me know, because I can tell you, I've been to 3 different resorts there. And one of them was called Castaway Island. It was during the time that Tom Hanks Castaway and all that shit. It was for kids though. It was kind of bad. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I would have rather went somewhere else. All right. So movies. Now, if you have to pick a movie to watch, what genre of movie would you pick?
Action.
Action?
Mm-hmm.
Charlie?
Documentaries. Without a doubt. Documentaries or comedy.
Yep.
Documentary or comedy. What's a good documentary that you've seen lately?
White Boy Rick was good.
What was it?
White Boy Rick.
White Boy Rick.
That was a good movie that was a documentary kind of.
Based on a true story.
Yeah.
It's based on a true story. Yeah. Kind of a documentary.
I watched a lot of documentaries.
Yeah. What documentary would you, what's a good one you've seen, Charlie?
Actually, there was a pretty good documentary on Fiji, on the Fiji water, and the way that basically the white people and the Americans screwed the people in Fiji out of their money with the whole Fiji water thing.
Yeah, we like to do that.
Yeah.
We like to screw people over. We really do.
Yeah.
Americans and yeah, I can totally see that. I've never seen that one. I just got done. I'm watching one on HBO right now about a guy who killed his girl. Well, they say he killed his girlfriend.
That's a great one about Adnan Syed.
Adnan Syed, and he's accused of killing his girlfriend when they were both like 17, 18, and so the whole thing about it is they're trying to make it really like he didn't do it. But it's like, I don't know. It's just like, it's so obvious that he did. Like, have you seen Making a Murderer on Netflix?
Yeah.
In that one, I thought they did a really good job of bringing up reasonable doubt. There was a lot of things in it that was like, that's fucking weird. Like, that's just not right.
And the worst thing is the way that they screwed over his nephew.
Yeah. Right? They brought him in and like talked to him at lunchtime at school. Next thing you know, he never got out of jail again.
Exactly. Right. He's still there.
That fucking, because they needed somebody to put him at the crime. So,
but the one with Anad, it's probably going to get better as more episodes come. Mm-hmm. We were disappointed that there was only one episode when we finished it. We were hoping there would be more.
Well, I've already listened to the podcast.
I have too. Serious?
Episodes, yeah.
Yeah, I listened to it as well. Okay, so let's talk about this. We got a couple minutes here, Jennifer. Let's talk about this. So first off, do you think he did it or not?
No.
You don't think he did it?
No.
Okay, why don't you think he did it?
Because the man that found him just happened to be going down through the woods and happened to stop right there to go pee. I mean, really, out of all of the miles that is on that road, he stopped right there.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen like that.
Did you hear them explain, though, that it really wasn't that far off the road? It was 126 feet, but it wasn't really that far.
Right. That's not that far.
But something is fishy with the story. If you listen to the interviews and stuff,
yeah,
that's what makes me have doubt. But I don't know that he did it. But
I don't know that he did it.
There's something wrong with his story, and there's more to it.
Yes, there is. Definitely. Things don't add up.
Okay. What about the eyewitness testimony that said they see that the guy saw the dead body in his car?
I don't think he saw what he thought he saw.
The problem is eyewitness testimony, when you look at the science of it, is one of the most unreliable forms of.
Well, hold on, dude. We're not identifying a bank robber. He said he saw a dead body in a car. That's pretty. That's not something. That's pretty recognizable.
How do you know that she was
That's
dead?
not something you're just gonna be like, I think it was a dead body. Oh no, it was just my. It was just my soccer pants.
Okay, but her manner of death was strangulation.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you know that she was dead and not asleep? How do you know that?
In the trunk of the car?
Well, how do you know? You don't know that they're dead.
He said her face was blue.
But how do you know he saw the right guy and all that? Or how do you know he's even telling the truth?
Well, that's the thing. Is you have to, the eyewitness, either you believe he's telling the truth or you think he's full of shit. Because I don't think I can't, like, I think he did it. I think it's pretty obvious. And the reason being is that dude knew where the car was. That Jay guy, unless he did it, he either did it or he blamed it on the other guy. But he knew where the car was. Nobody knew where the car was except for him.
Yeah. And
except for Jay.
Yeah. He took him to where her car was.
Yeah.
So he obviously, he either did it or he knew who did it.
I think he did do it.
You think the Jay guy did it? That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
He has more of a record for that type of behavior. Criminal behavior and behavior like that is abusive and just you're going to be that forceful doesn't just develop overnight. It's something that kind of builds over time. So for him to be nice, to be working in a daycare with children, to make good grades and always do what he's supposed to do, to always follow the directions, never get us in trouble, never causes trouble at home. I mean, really?
And then he turns around and kills somebody.
Right.
No, it really doesn't make any sense that he would do it out of his character. Like, his character is impeccable. Although he did steal money from the mosque.
Yeah, he was scared to death to tell his dad that he had a girlfriend.
He what?
He was scared to death to tell his dad that he had a girlfriend.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, but that also... So, the thing about it is, the J guy has no motive. Like, why would he just pick her to kill her?
Some serial killers don't have motives all the time.
No, that's true.
It could be just.
I mean, if you believe that he's a serial killer, then yeah, then he wouldn't. He just would have killed her.
What if he just liked her? He wanted to be in a relationship with her, but he knew he couldn't because he saw her with other people.
It was a jealousy thing then. It was like, no, if I can't have you, then nobody can type thing.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess I get, you know, it.
So, hey, have you seen the Fry Festival on Netflix?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Fry Festival is good. Where that dude fucking took all that money and then couldn't have the festival. And they kept, like, they tricked all those people to going down to...
Fire Festival.
Where was it that they went to? Jamaica? Was it Jamaica or Dominican Republic?
Yeah, I thought it was the Bahamas.
Might have been the Bahamas.
They bought their own island, basically.
Well, they didn't buy their own island.
They rented a portion of an island.
Yeah.
Island.
And then they got thrown off of that one. Yeah, that one's a good one. I love documentaries. We should have a show just talking about documentaries.
Yeah,
we watch a lot of documentaries.
I do too. I do too.
But if I was going to the movies to go pick out a movie, I'm going to watch something that has like an action or Avatar. It was sci-fi. That was one of my favorite movies. It was really good. But I like action movies.
Yeah, she likes movies with like actors and fake people and made up stories, and I like stuff that's based on true stories with real people.
I'll tell you, I like movies. I'm a documentary guy, but I typically watch dramas. Like the last really, really good movie I saw was the one with Lady Gaga. Star is Born. I don't know if you've seen that. That's a fucking good movie. It really, really is. Like the acting in that movie is fantastic. I don't know she didn't win an award for that. Like she really should have.
Yeah, I think so too. But I didn't. I've heard a lot of good things, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I watched that. That one was really good. But typically, like I like sci-fi movies if they have like a hint of the truth to them, I guess you could say. Like the like the Matrix is a parallel universe type thing where it's like not parallel universe, but it's like everything's what's that called? like a digital reality that you're in, like that type of thing. Like that could actually happen. You know what I mean? Like in the future, like you don't ever know.
How do you know that you're not really asleep somewhere and this is just a world?
Oh yeah, it could be. That's what Elon Musk said the other day. He's like, you got to be an idiot if you don't think that we're in some kind of virtual reality world right now. That's what he said. I was like, holy shit, that guy's way smarter than me. And like, what the fuck are you saying that? That's fucking creepy.
Elon Musk is going to be in the next Alex Jones, I think.
You think I don't think he'll ever be out. Alex Jones I think Alex Jones at one point probably had, like when he was doing the Waco thing, like that was actually like, there's a lot of shit that happened at Waco that was fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And I thought he was really good because he's from Texas and he was behind that. But ever since then, like lizard people and like all that, come on, man. That you lose your credibility. And then he did the thing with the shooting in Connecticut where he said it was all fake. It's like, come on, bro. Like be a little bit more sensitive about.
But he didn't really say that. He just said there was questions, and I agree with that.
That there was I mean, I don't know.
But he's retracted his statement on that. But yeah, no, he's way out there. I totally agree. Like with aliens and shit.
Yeah.
You need to watch the Joe Rogan, Alex Jones podcast.
I've seen some of it.
Yeah, you got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I've seen some of it. They were talking about, there was a clip where they were talking about the governor from Virginia harvesting babies for organs and then auctioning them.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucking crazy. But like, there's part of my mind that like I hear stuff like that and I think they're, you know, because beneath every like thing, there's always like a little bit of truth to it. You know what I mean? Somewhere there's some truth to it.
That's the part of, and that's the part of the, in my opinion, of all the shit Alex Jones said, that's what makes sense and it's probably a thing.
Well, he actually said, like, yeah, they had the governor online. He was like, well, we're going to try to make the babies, you know, that are getting ready to die. We'll try to make, you know, their time take them from the parents and try to make their time as best as they can and blah, blah, blah. It's like,
keep them comfortable.
Yeah. It's like, that's kind of fucking weird, dude.
Yeah,
like,
so we're going to keep them comfortable or resuscitate them if we have to.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that means they were dead and now they're resuscitating them for their organs.
Like, why? So that, I mean, he says stuff like that. It's like, you know, because he's always looking for an angle on things. Yeah. Always looking for an angle that he can play. I mean, he really got his notoriety when he mentioned that something was going to happen on 9/11, and then it actually did happen, right?
Yeah. Well, we're going to have a show about that, me and you, on the whole 9/11 thing one day.
Oh, dude, 9/11 is... The smoking gun in 9/11 is Building 7. How did Building 7 fall? I mean, somebody tell me how it fell. Because there's no reason that... It's a 40-story building fell.
And look at how much there was to gain. I mean, we just finished watching a documentary on the whole weapons of mass destruction thing. There's just so much to gain. Jennifer feels like the whole weapons of mass destruction story, me and Phony, helps lead to the whole 9/11 thing. Maybe.
Where's the mass weapons? It's like,
didn't find any.
Later, and where are they?
No, they didn't find any. I don't know. And the thing about it is, it's like... I think if you look at it logically, at least the way that Saddam Hussein was portrayed in America, like I legitimately thought he had something. Like he's got to have something over there, you know. Right. He can't be bluffing that well. But they never found anything. I mean, to this day, they never found anything over there that was... They found places that used to have chemical weapons.
And they made a bunch of money on oil and the military-industrial complex going to war.
Oh, they made a ton of money.
After they presented that, after Colin Powell got thrown. I can't believe he fell for that and let him throw him under the bus like that.
He may not have had any choice.
The mass destruction speech to
the UN.
Yeah.
He may not have had any choice, Charlie. He may not have had any choice. I mean, I can't see him falling for it either. But at the time, I mean, legitimately, I think the majority of Americans thought something was happening. They had something.
Because of 9/11.
Yeah.
And the problem with it is, I think that if you were, even today, if you were to ask people who were alive then, and when I said, well, you know, like maybe young teens, you know, to us, I think that they would everybody thought Iraq had something to do with 9/11. They had nothing to do with 9/11.
No, that was just
dude. Fucking Saddam hated the Taliban.
Yeah,
he did not want them in his country because it took away his control.
Now
so
we
he
know
would not
about
have partnered with them for anything.
Now we know about all these discussions between Bush and Cheney, and how can we get into war in Iraq before 9/11 even happened?
Right.
And as soon as they missed bin Laden, they immediately turned their focus in the media over to Iraq and why they went to Iraq.
Right. It certainly was the gateway to get in there. I do not believe that the American government set up 9/11. I just don't believe that. I mean, I think that I don't think it was just those terrorists. There's probably an organization that got behind that, but I don't think it was our government. I don't know. It just doesn't. But Building 7 is weird. Why did Building 7 fall? And quite frankly, it's like I think that was probably where the last plane was supposed to go, but it didn't make it. Right.
There's too many coincidences that make it where it has to be.
Be careful, our hotel room.
Conspiracy that it was an inside job.
You think it was an inside job?
Oh yeah.
I think there's questions.
Man, it would take there's a lot of moving parts.
There's no CIA.
A lot of moving parts, and a lot of people would have had to have known. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, you don't know. I mean, it obviously, and the whole thing about it, I remember like when it fell, I mean, everybody remembers exactly where they were when the buildings fell. I mean, and when it fell, I remember thinking to myself, that's not possible. That's not fucking possible. How are those buildings falling from that? Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
And that always stuck with me. Like, there's no way that those planes knocked down those buildings. There's no way.
Me too.
And just from like the little bit I know about civil engineering and like how that worked, no, there's no way. Not in today's society. Maybe like 100 years ago. But even the Empire State Building's been hit by a plane a couple times.
With structural steel, there shouldn't be issues like that happen.
I could not wrap my head around that. Those buildings fell from two planes hitting them. And I didn't even think about like the footprint and how they fell and all that, like the speed with how they fell and all that. It's like, it's weird. It's weird. And then, you see the slow-mo where it shows like stuff blowing out of the building, like on the way down, like fuses going off. You know what I mean? It's pretty fucking weird, man. It really is. And it's I think it lends to that whole, people already have suspicion about the government, right? And then that happens, and it kind of like, so you have that like in the back of your mind. You have a little bit of suspicion that something could be up. So, it's tough. Well, we got derailed there. So the Battle of the Sexes. Let's announce a winner. We got 1 minute before we got to get out of here.
Oh shit! The show flew by.
Battle of the Sexes. I have the winner, 5-3. Miss Jennifer is the winner of the Battle of the Sexes. That means foot massage, Charlie. You are in charge of a foot massage tonight at Jennifer's leisure whenever she's ready.
He does foot massages all the time.
He does. All right, Jennifer, give us something. What else can we do? Foot massage isn't suffice.
I don't really know. He does a lot. He rubs my back or my shoulders, and there's nothing that he doesn't really do.
He does everything?
Yeah.
He's a good man. You got a good man there.
I agree.
I pat. I don't rub. I do pats. Like, oh, you need a back rub? Okay.
Like a Labrador?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Like a dog.
He does.
Ronnie gets very angry. She's like, rub my back. She tells me exactly how. She yells at me to how to do
another bottle of water, like at midnight or something.
Well, that is fantastic. Hey, Jennifer, thanks so much for coming on and saving the show today. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic time this weekend. I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a great time.
It should be fun. Thank you for inviting me. I don't know about saving the show, but it was fun. I had a very good time.
Good. Well, I'm glad. You're welcome back anytime you want to come back.
Thank you.
You can come back. Get rid of Charlie. Let's get rid of Charlie and make you the co-host. What do you think?
I have some pretty interesting things to talk about.
I'm just kidding.
Charlie needs to be right here where he's supposed to be.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining. Tomorrow on the Vape at 5, you have Rigged Friday is back on the YouTubes. So I will be live giving stuff away. Tomorrow we got $25 gift certificate to Adore ELiquid plus 3 sets of coils from Mr. Rick McCraw. I got to look through. I don't know if he gave me some other stuff too. You make sure that you go to Rick's page. His link is below, and repost a pic from his page on Instagram with the hashtag BlackCatFam at Rick McCraw. Let's do that as soon as possible. In order,
he's got a really nice Instagram page.
His page is fantastic.
Yeah,
like the last 3 months, it's insane. Like how much.
Yeah, it's crazy the way his builds have evolved and the stuff he's posting now.
I also got vape mail from another international builder that will be featured on the Vape at 5. Very, very excited to get this and show you guys tomorrow. International from Mexico. My first featured builder from Mexico, so I'm really, really excited to get this gentleman on. So, all right, guys, have a fantastic night. Love you. Hope. Have fun tonight on the YouTube. Got the Vape team on at 10 o'clock. I'll definitely be watching that. One of my favorite shows. You also have, help me out, Charlie. Stopgap. Is that tonight or is that Monday? I think that's tonight.
Well, that was Monday.
I think Stopgap. No, I think it's tonight.
I just turn on YouTube every night and watch whatever comes on.
Yeah, whatever's in my feed.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I do too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Vape at 5. Have a great night.
Bye.
I love you. Thank you. See you soon.
Yeah, I know. I love that.